Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is going to be on my first impressions on Rent a Girlfriend. Rent a Girlfriend is a series that I will be reacting to here in my channel. So you guys can see the first episode already out. But I'm also reviewing the manga, so you guys can also see the first volume that's out. Now I'm probably gonna hold off on the manga until I get ahead on the actual anime, so I don't ruin any surprises for myself. But you guys can watch both my reactions and my reviews here after this video. I think the first episode released in on Saturday, so it's a little bit late on my first impressions, but here they are. Before I continue, a few things though. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Tomorrow we will have our giveaway video releasing where I announce what gifts I will be giving away as well as the new rules. Yes, there's new rules. So even if you watched my videos before, don't just go and follow the instructions that you think have always been there, because there's new rules. So make sure you watch the video for the new rules. Also, guys, if you want to first support my channel, you guys can always watch my other first impression videos here and find out what else you can watch, to be honest, on this summer 2020 anime season. And lastly, there is a spoiler alert, because I will talk about the first episode in some detail. Okay. Compared to the manga, for those who are manga lovers, the first episode, and I'm going to base this off by the first episode will be similar to the rest of the episodes. The first episode probably took over about 4 chapters of the manga. It did skip a few things and combined a few chapters. So if you're reading the manga, just keep in mind the series will be changing a bit, but the important things are still there. We follow the life of this boy, and this boy, in the beginning of the series, he is dumped. He is dumped by his girlfriend, and his girlfriend is cute. You know, they've been dating for a month. They like each other a lot, or he likes her a lot. From what you get from his reactions and his memories, she seemed like she was just, it's another guy. Now he's very, the anime makes it seem like he's very pathetically just mourning the loss of her girlfriend, right? He really liked his girlfriend. So what ends up happening is that he goes into a website called Rent a Girlfriend, and he ends up paying 5,000 yen to rent this girl for a few hours, just for a date. And he meets our second protagonist, I would say, the girl, and she takes him out on a date. Now, this date is in quote-unquote perfect for him, They go to eat. She is very nice. She's very cute. She's courteous. She laughs at his jokes. She's interested in everything he says. She takes her to an aquarium, and she's excited about it. And then at the end of the date, she even slowly holds his hand, and they go from this hand holding, and he boldly goes to this hand holding, and it's so cute, right? Well, he goes back to his computer after the date, and when he's going to write a review, realizes that the rest of the reviews that are placed in that website for her are about guys, basically, they're not being so kind to other guys. They're like, oh, she did the hand thing to you, she did the hand thing to me as well. She is, just doing a role. Can't believe a lot of guys fall for her, lies and all this stuff. So he obviously feels threatened. So he gives her a 1-star and a bad review. And then he has this great idea of, I'm going to take her out to a second date and tell her what she deserves. And that doesn't go well, right? She ends up yelling at him at one point of the episode and like, what the heck are you doing? This is my job. This is what I do. You read the agreement. You put I agree on the computer. I don't know what your deal is, right? So after that kind of awkward bullying part of her on him, he gets a call his grandma's in the hospital, so they rush to the hospital. And one thing leads to another, that he presents her as his girlfriend to his parents and grandma is excited so much that she wants to tell all her friends. So she leaves the room to tell her friends, and the girl and the guy are like, the girl, sorry, says, "We need to go." He's like, "Why?" It's just gonna take a second, right? And she's like, "Well, my grandma is also in this building, and she doesn't know what I do for a living." So they start trying to escape, but it all ends up with them being found out by their grandmas, and uh, her saying, "Yeah, we're dating," and blah blah blah. So grandmas are happy. They feel awkward. They leave the hospital, and then they have this moment of conversation. And this is what I like about the series. The guy pours his heart out to her, and as a viewer, you're like, man, this guy has gone through some stuff. He's hurting. He's trying to get over his ex. We understand that. And then she goes from a very understanding face to I don't give what the heck you're saying, and she completely has this 180 attitude of where she's very nice to, like, I don't care. Like, this is my job. Time is over, and I'm leaving, right? So, it ends up happening that they just go on their way, and he's like, I'm not going to need her again. I'm going to call my grandma and just tell her that we broke up. I'm just going to live my own life. And in school, this is how the episode ends. While he is in college, he bumps into a girl, a nerdy girl, who, guess what, is our girl protagonist. That's how the episode ends, right? They're going to be in the same college. The manga tells us more. The first volume does, so I know what's going to happen after this. It looks like second episode is going to take over the rest of volume 1. So after the second episode, I actually won't know what happens next after that. But it does look like they're skipping a few chapters here and there or combining it. It took, I think, 2 visits or 3 visits before her grandma found out that she was there, right, in the manga. So it kind of it was different in the anime. It was a little bit rushed. That's fine. I'm wondering if they're doing that to complete the entire series in 12 episodes or what. I hope it is, because a lot of series like these where the guy needs to choose between girls, because it is going to happen, they sometimes rush him, but we don't actually get an actual ending. He kind of ends up going, eh. But a lot of the mangas and a lot of the series, like the light novels, he actually does choose someone. So I hope that he does choose someone at the end. For now, there's 2 girls. The ex that really is a douchebag, and we'll learn that eventually. And then this girl who he's renting, who's kind of also a douchebag to him, to be honest, but in a different way. Anyways, guys, out of 10, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I think this is one that you guys should be watching. It's funny. It has that little romance setting to it. It has some etchiness to it. I will say there's a little bit of adult humor to it as well. So if you're not into adult humor, then maybe not so much for you. But I will say it's probably one of the ones that will be talked the most this season. So thank you guys so much for watching this video with me. Go check it out. It is on Crunchyroll. Thank you for your love and support. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and share. Check out my giveaway video tomorrow. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.